Good evening all, I'm Phil Adams. Unfortunately I couldn't be there with you tonight. I'm in Traverse City at the Michigan Council of Teacher of Mathematics Conference. A bit about me, I'm a transplanted Yooper. I was born and raised in Kingsford, way over there on the left. Yes, it's where the charcoal was created, but they haven't made it there since 1961. I currently teach algebra at East Kentwood's freshman campus. I'll be starting my 5th year there and my 14th year of teaching. Other interests of mine, besides education and technology, are cooking, indoor and outdoor, traveling. My wife and I were able to go to Washington, D.C. over spring break, and would eventually like to get a motorhome to see the United States. I also enjoy baseball and football. The Braves and the Lions are my 2 favorite teams. As I mentioned, I will be teaching Algebra 1 at our freshman campus. My interest in blended learning really started to take shape around November of last year. We were knee-deep into our E2020 pilot and could see that it wasn't going the way we anticipated due to various reasons. After surviving 2 trimesters, my principal approached me and asked if I would be interested in doing a blended class. I said, as long as it's not E2020, I'll be happy to. I think E2020 can work in certain circumstances, it just didn't work for what we wanted. So long story short, I'm looking to find ways to leverage technology to help students be more successful in math. If all goes well, I would love to try this with my Algebra 2 course later this year as well. But alas, I recently found out that my blended class was axed due to the number of students not signing up. Not 100% sure why this is, but it may have to do with the negative experience most of our students had with E2020 last year. I'm also not sure how this class was pitched to the 8th graders who signed up earlier in the year. Nevertheless, I've decided to use Google Sites as my platform to interact with the students. One of the deciding factors in this choice was that all the students will have Google accounts next year. Since many of the programs and apps I'll be utilizing allow signing in with Google accounts, this should cut down on the number of passwords and usernames the students need to keep track of. The bit.ly address at the bottom is to my website. Please feel free to take a look and let me know what you think. There's a form on the welcome page that you can fill out. So what we have here is a blender full of just a small portion of the incredible technology resources out there. I did not focus on the hardware because I tried to find apps and software that will work on just about any tech device. So here's a quick overview of what's in here. For e-textbooks, we have CK12.org and MathFlex, which are outstanding resources to help fill in the gaps and to further extend current understanding. Applications such as GeoGebra and other various online dynamic software will help students explore mathematical relationships. Blogger, Google Groups, Google Drive will be used to hold and record our class discussions. ThatQuiz.org, Discovery Education, Socrative, Google Drive, and Flubaroo will be used as formative and summative assessments. Now that we have all that put together, how do I know it was worth it? I intend on using formal and informal evaluations. Formal evaluations will be things such as grades, surveys, results from standardized testing. Informal will be their blogs, our classroom conversations, and any other feedback I get, whether it's from staff, parents, students, or administration. Feeling overwhelmed? Yeah, me too. But remember, little pieces, start small, build bigger. Rome wasn't built in a day, and whatever other cliche you want to fill in there. What did I learn? Quite a bit. I'm not going to read these to you, but I just wanted to mention the third one. This is to remind us to advocate for yourself and for your students. Don't be afraid to ask for help when it's needed. Be supportive to students, staff, administration, and parents who may be experiencing education delivered this way in the first time. And that last part, well, we wouldn't be here if we weren't willing to change.
Hey, Doc, we better back up. We don't have enough road to get up to 88.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
What does the future hold? It holds making adjustments to best fit the needs of the students. I would also love to see guaranteed access for all students, and I would like to somehow use computer adaptive testing to give a more personalized curriculum. Since I'm not here, Q&A is going to have to be done a little bit differently. Below is a link to a website that will have a form which you can fill out, and then I will respond to any questions that you may have using our Moodle website. Again, thank you for your time.